I am not Monty Hall. I do not make deals when it comes to the wood. Today in the wood yard, I've got pallets, I've got wood. Let's do some stacking. Here we go. So this morning I stopped at my pallet store, also known as my neighbor, and they had a bunch. I got 15 pallets. There's one or two in there that aren't great that I'll tear apart and just use the boards off of for repairs, but most of them are really good ones. And I have this to work on because I haven't done much here lately. I've been helping my dad the last couple days, so haven't been here, but today is a stacking day. It's nice out, there's no sun, it's kind of cool, beautiful day to be outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this out right here, put another pallet down and start moving the wood that direction, and then I'll put another one over there, build a corner and start working, because I got all this to do here. There's lots of wood that needs to get off the ground, and after I get done with that, I'm gonna go over there. But I won't even get part of this done today. I'd be happy if I could get down to the corner. That would be awesome. So anyway, here we go. Gonna throw some wood on some wood right now. So while I'm unloading these pallets, I thought I'd give you a little tractor update. I went and checked out tractors quite a few different times, different places, and there is two that I would get either one of, both of the same brand. But the problem is, nobody has them. One place had one, they sold it the day before I got there, because I was busy. I was busy doing other stuff, so when I got there, it was gone. Somebody bought it. That's kind of what I'm finding out, is that if you find one, you better buy it now, because they're hard to come by for several reasons. One is they're selling fast because they're popular. The other reason is that the supply is not what it normally would be, because they're having troubles with getting parts. I guess especially a lot of the electronic stuff and some of the other parts that go on them, because there's so many people buying small tractors now that some of the standard parts are hard to come by, and the whole production industry is behind schedule because of the COVID crap for the last year, because of places being shut down and all that. So I actually went yesterday to look at one that I thought was going to be there, because the day before I had called and they said, yeah, it's still here. Well, they sold it when I got there. They had sold it just before I got there. So now I might have to wait for a while, because pretty much everybody told me what happens is that they put their orders in, but they don't get them very fast. The orders are in and they've got dozens that they're waiting for, and they've got lots of guys waiting to get the tractors. So you kind of get put on a list now is what's happened. So no tractor for me yet, but it's not the end of the world. It's not like I have to have one right now. I know you guys all think I should have had one years ago, but I'm a patient person. I don't have to have everything right now. I'm not a child where I'm gonna lay on the floor in the store and cry because I can't have my toy. When I get it, I'll get it, and then I'll use it a lot. But it's not like I gotta have it right now. It would be nice though. I am kind of anxious to get it and get going with it. And I know for all of you, you think I should just go buy it no matter what. It doesn't work that way. It's my money. Here we go, it's stacking time. There's been a change of plans. My phone's been ringing like crazy. I got 3 phone calls for people that want firewood. One I'm going to deliver right now, and one I'm going to deliver like in an hour and a half, and then the other one, I don't know what they want yet, but when people call, I bring wood. So I'm going to load up a face quart of cherry, which is awesome because I love cherry. And I want to sell this cherry so I can open this up so I can get back easier at the oak and bring more wood into the area here, because this is an area that is starting to open up pretty nice. As you can see, I've got, this is all sold all through here, and then that's the maple I cut, and then that's all oak back there. There's more cherry there. So once I get this stuff here sold, I can put a whole nother truckload in here. So that's what I would like to do. So I am going to load up cherry right now. Here it comes. It's delivery time. There we go, down the road. So as you can see, the truck is empty. It was raining when I did the last delivery. We had a little shower go by right where the guy's house was, so I didn't get the camera out, but we unloaded it because it's empty. Now I got to put another one in. Now, this is for mixed hardwood, so I'm just going to put a bunch of different stuff in because it's for outside fires, and they said they don't care what it is as long as it's not pine. So we're going to put in, this is going to be some popple and some maple here, and then we're going to put in some ash, and then we're going to put in maybe a little bit of cherry also. So just gonna mix it up with a little bit of everything. So here it goes in the truck again. Another spectacular load of wood. The mix got a little bit of everything. It's going down the road to the next delivery. Here we go again. I am back from my delivery that I just did, and something happened that I thought I should tell you guys about because it's kind of a situation that has happened once or twice before, and I'll tell you how I handle it. So I got to the delivery and it was mixed hardwood, and the wife ordered it, and she just said, whatever you've got is fine. We just have fires in the backyard and we just want something that's going to burn. So I got there and the husband saw it and he says, oh, this is nice dry wood. This will burn good. He said something about, it's too bad that it's not cherry or hickory. I said, well, I have cherry and hickory. He says, oh. He says, well, my wife ordered it. And he said, I didn't know you even had that. I said, well, in the ad it said hickory, cherry, ash, maple, locust. And she says, I just thought mixed hardwood would be just fine. I said, well, that'll be fine. I said, you can smoke with it. I said, there is maple in there, which you can smoke with. And I said, there's ash in there you can smoke with. I said, there's a couple chunks of cherry, there's birch in there. And she was all excited that it was birch. He said, well, next time we're going to have to get some hickory and some cherry so that I can do some smoking. So I said to the guy, if you want some, come and get some. I'll give you some. He said, really? I said, well, sure. So, and it's only 3 miles away from here. I said, well, just follow me, we'll get this unloaded. I said, you follow me over there, I'll give you a couple arms full of some hickory so you can do some smoking, because he does ribs and brisket and stuff. So he followed me back over here. I gave him an armful like this of cherry, and then probably 2 armfuls of hickory, which was like, if you put it across the back of the truck, it was like a half of a roll is what there was here, which normally 1 row, if someone would come to buy smoking wood from me, 1 row level with the bed all the way across, I would sell for like 30 bucks. And I told him he can just have it. And he said, no, I'm going to pay you something. He gave me like 10 bucks. Not that I was, I was just trying to be customer service oriented and give him what he wanted, what he liked, and show him that I've got other wood. So he was tickled pink. He says, I'm definitely going to come and get some more wood for smoking. He said, I'll go through this in probably a month or so, the smoking. And he said, I'll come and get some more from you. And he said, I know a couple other guys too. So that's the story. When you do stuff for people, give them extra business cards. I gave him 3 more business cards. I said, here, give these to your buddies. Because he's got friends that do smoking and have backyard barbecue pits. And he said he will give them my card. So he was very happy. So by talking to people, asking questions, showing them what I got, being a nice guy, it pays off. It really does. So now I'm done with my deliveries, because my last one kind of fell through, and that's the other thing I want to bring up. My next delivery I was supposed to be doing, the guy called and said he wanted a face cord of oak. And then I called him and left a message saying, okay, I can bring it this afternoon. And he called me back when I was doing a delivery, and he said, well, he said, I'll take it if you can do it for $80 for a face cord. And he said, as a matter of fact, my neighbor also wants a face cord, so that would be 2 face cords at 80 bucks a piece. So I will not do that. I am not Monty Hall. I do not make deals when it comes to the wood. So I called him back and I said, here's the deal. I'll gladly bring you some oak. It's 110 a face cord. And I can bring your neighbor some at the same time, because I am delivering it. And he said, yeah, the guy that's got it for 80 said that I had to come and get it. I said, well, that's why I deliver it. It costs a little more. I said, plus my wood is 1.5 years old. I said, you might want to find out how old this wood is. And he said, well, the guy said he cut it this summer. It was last summer, which means it's about 6 months old, so it might not even be dry. So I told him, I said, it's not that I don't want to sell you wood. It's just that I sell everything I have every year, and there's no reason for me to sell it for less than what I can get for it. I get 110 a face cord, and I sell everything. He said, oh, I understand. So I lost a customer, but that would have been $60 I lost by delivering it to him and his neighbor. And then they would have wanted that every single time. And then they might have told people, oh, you can get it for $80 or $75 or whatever, you know, if you make a deal. I don't make a deal. The price is the price. That's the way it is. So some people would make a deal. I don't. That's the lesson of the day. Now I'm getting back to stacking. It's over there. So here we go again, more stacking. Well, my stacking for today is done. It's starting to get dark out, so time to quit. I got this whole pile done here, and I went like 6 feet high with it because there was so much wood here, and I still got a lot to go this way. There's really not gonna be a lot of room, so I had to go a little higher on this one, which is no problem because this I can sell as when I do the 4 face cord loads. So I'll have to put it in the trailer, fill it up all the way anyway. But then these 2 here are 2 full cords for each row. I got to put a pallet right here tomorrow, then finish this one off. And then I'll probably put another pallet like right here and then go that way, because I have to bring the wood this way a little bit and clean this all out here. I've been throwing the chunks over that way, so they're out of the way. There's a bunch more chunks in here. I'll have to build another cookie pen or pig pen, or what was, somebody else had another name for it. I forget what it was. Something about the chunk pen. Chunk cage or something like that, somebody said. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do another one, because that one over there, as you can see, I'll go over this way, is very full. So I'm gonna have to build another one over here or somewhere else. But I could get a little bit more in here, but it's pretty darn full. So there's a lot of chunks there. And over here, I'm just gonna keep building, start with another pallet and then go that direction, trying to get this stuff as tight as I can up over that way so I can put more wood in here eventually. So that's it for today, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for poking the buttons like you always do. I appreciate it. Thanks for making comments. I appreciate your comments, questions, advice, all the things you tell me about. Those are all good things. I like it. So tomorrow I will be back in the wood yard. You should be back here. It's the place to be. Between now and then, get out in the woods, get cutting. Good night, Irene.